Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Let me drink something. Alrighty, let's go ahead. Wait, let me get some more drink. I'm coming out. Hold on a sec. Let's do this. I'll probably start this right now. Alrighty, so this message is going to be for our Tauruses. I was gonna I was gonna go live this morning, early this morning, but they told me to wait. So let's see why I was called to wait. And it makes sense too because different angels be doing different things at different times. So I can see why they told me to wait. All right, so let's get y'all the scripture. All right, so your scripture is from Psalms 14. It says to the chairmaster of David, the fool says in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They do abominable deeds. There is none who does good. The Lord looks down from heaven on the children of man to see if there are any understand, to see if there are any who understand, who seek after God. They all turn aside together. They have become corrupt. There is none who does good, not even one. Have they no knowledge? All the evildoers, sorry y'all, who eat up my people as they eat bread and do not call upon the Lord. There they are in great terror for God, and is with the generation of the righteous. God damn, why I can't talk? All right. You will shame the plans of the poor, but the Lord is his refuge, the fortress of his people. Let Jacob rejoice, let Israel be glad. Alrighty. Um. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. Um. Why he told me to wait. All right, so your angel number for today is 14. So let's look up the meaning. Y'all can look up your own meaning. It says invest in your connections and community. Um, okay, so I was thinking the right thing. So this is giving the energy of like, this is giving the energy of like, if God placed you in a predicament to like bless other people and like he put it on your heart to do it, like do it. I'm not saying just go out here and just be like Oprah. I mean, if you got it like that, then you got it like that. But God, this is giving the energy of like God telling you to pour back into your community and to pour back into His people. This is also giving the energy of like mocking. Okay, somebody don't know a lot of magic. Someone watch my words, but it's giving the energy of like mocking poor people. So maybe or like mocking or just mocking people in the community period, whether it's a wealthy community or whether it's a low income community. um Maybe in the past you were surrounded by people, you know, they could have came from the projects, they could have came from the hood. They could have, you know, their mama could have been on WIC. They could have been on, um, they could have been on food stamps. Just a whole bunch of pretty much like, or hell, even if they wasn't on all that stuff, they could have grew up on Medicaid. That's still government assistance. So it's like you could be dealing with people that like try to, I guess, mock people or that look down on people, whether they got more than them or not, whether they got more money than them, whether they got more support than them, whether they got more gift skills and talents than them. Like in the past you were surrounded by people like that, or maybe they saying like you were surrounded by people who wanted to act like they was for the community, or act like they was doing it for the culture, or act like they was doing it for the black people, or you know, um act like, oh, it's back to the whole Black Lives Matter movement. Like we can go back to that. Like you remember how a lot of those people was like getting caught up like in them scandals and stuff during the pandemic. It's like you dealing with people like that where they be like, oh yeah, Black Lives Matter, but they not giving the money to the black people that need it. They giving them money to themselves, or they keeping it all to themselves. It's like these were the type of people that you are dealing with in the past, or these are the type of people that's like trying to like mock the community or mock society or trying to mock you or whatever the case may be. So you're being called to continue to do whatever you're doing, whether you post it or not. If what whatever you posting, keep on posting because it's triggering motherfuckers. Okay, whatever you doing online and offline, keep on doing it because it's triggering motherfuckers, and you're doing the right thing, and you're gonna receive a blessing for it. I'm hearing within the next 8 days. For some of y'all, within they saying within like the next 8 weeks. Okay, for some of y'all, it's within the next 8 days. For some of y'all, it's in the next 8 weeks. So keep on, keep going because you're doing something right. Okay. All right. Let's get you all a mudra. And I'm hearing like keep going because the right people are watching you. So yeah, like just keep going. And then this right here, it says the Marian Maiden. Um, so the number 9 could be significant, which is 54. It's giving building blocks, but it says to set. Oh shit! Let me drink something. It says the Marian Maiden. It says to set out to bring order, pitfall, and it says no direction is fruitful. So, this is not directed towards all married women or men, but it says the Marian Maiden. So this could be like a group of like married women that all feel this way. Like they all could come to like they all could be like in a group or they could all be like in a coven or like a gang or something. And yeah, like they despise, I guess, people that they feel like are poor, people that they feel like got abandonment issues, people that feel like they got rejection issues. Um, these would be the people that will these would be the people the, these are the people who sit in the background and they stalk you, they watch you, they hack into your accounts, and with this no direction is fruitful, it's like the reason why you're a target because they don't have no fruit on their tree. Wow. You're a target because they have no fruit on their tree. You're a target because they have no gift, skills, and talents. That's why you're a target. And I'm looking at this. It says always do the right thing when no one else is watching. You are being rewarded and you are being vindicated because you always do the right thing when nobody else is watching. And then on top of that, I mean, you could believe in whatever you want to believe in, but according to the scripture, like these people in this higher power card, like these people don't even believe in God. So yeah, it's like a group of atheists, like married women that's coming up against you or your community or your ministry or whatever the case may be, but you're being called to just like ignore them because there's no fruit in their direction. Especially if these were people who were copying you, especially if these people who were stalking you, especially if these, um, if you have children, especially if these the same people where either they dated your spouse or your husband or your baby daddy, or they hired their friends to go date your spouse or your baby daddy. Like these are all the people. It's like you dealing with a group of people who throw rocks and hide their hands. And it's like you could have so much evidence. You could have all these receipts that all these people are working together. You could have all these receipts that all these people that hacked into your stuff, all these people was in on stealing from you and your child. And it's like these the type of people where they set stuff up in the background. Like, oh, I'm gonna hire you to do this. I'm gonna hire you to say this, and then we gonna come out and try to make it seem like this was like a self-imposed action, or this was like a self-imposed experience, when the whole time they sitting back in the background in a group chat sending men and women up to you to date you, coaching them through the whole date, or coaching them through the whole phone call, or coaching them through the whole text message conversation. um it's like these, it's like low life, like it's giving like broke girl, my nigga ain't doing what the fuck he's supposed to do type of energy. Like, I don't know. And then what's sad is that these are the type of people who will go around trying to get now it's nothing wrong with getting a brand deal. It's one thing for a brand to reach out to you and say, hey, could you advertise my product and I'll pay you? Okay. Whether you get paid upfront or whether you get paid commission. Whatever your contract is, that's what your contract is. And it's a whole nother thing for you to be looking at somebody and say, oh, this person is really skilled, this person is really gifted, this person is really talented, or oh, their products actually work. And you reaching out to these people begging them for their products for free, or you reaching out to these people begging these folks to give you some clothes for free, or begging these folks to do your nails for free, or begging these folks to do your hair for free. So it's like these are the type of people that you're dealing with. It's like they'll mock the poor, they'll mock the fatherless, but they don't put no money into the community either. They always looking for something for free. Like if you're a photographer, they always trying to get a free photo shoot because of their status or their name. Um, if you, like I said, if you a nail tech, they always somewhere trying to get their damn nails done for free because of their status, because of whatever group they attached to. When it come down to clothes, every time they got an event, they somewhere begging for clothes, or they somewhere renting out some clothes, not begging, either begging or renting out some clothes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, or they begging for some shoes or some shit. It's like these are the type of people that you're dealing with, but they'll sit down and they'll mock the poor, but you're taking advantage of the poor. So yeah, it's like these are the people that'll keep the poor poor and keep the rich rich. And these are the people who don't work at all. It's like they wash their money through a business. Like they, or what they call it, they clean their dirty money like through their business. So it's like none of these people is not even working for real. So if they have a business, ain't nobody buying their products. If they give out services, ain't nobody paying for their services for real. All of their money is coming from them scheming, scamming, and lying. Like these are the type of people that you're dealing with, which is why you need to ignore them because they ain't working for real. Ain't nobody buying that shit for real. So that's why you're their entertainment. It's like it's giving like the Truman Show. Like you're Truman to this group of people. Like you know how on the Truman Show how everything was fake, everybody was an actor, um, everything was a setup, like just to get his reaction so they could see it on camera. Yeah, this is who you're dealing with. But anyway, let's get your mojo. A lot of y'all are being called, especially with this retrograde being over with. A lot of y'all are being called to go watch the Truman Show, and that's going to help y'all to completely let go of y'all past. That's gonna let that you gonna get rid of your mama issues, your daddy issues, your family issues, your abandonment issues, your issues about fear, your issues about rejection, your anxiety, depression, whatever the fuck you got going on, especially if you um like use something to cope with these things, go watch the Truman Show. And that's going to help you to cross the finish line with your healing journey. Even though your healing journey is a lifelong journey, but like the surface level stuff, the Truman Show gonna wake your ass up real quick. Okay, you gonna snap out of it real quick. The spell gonna break real quick, and you ain't gonna give a fuck about shit real quick. That's a message for somebody. You ain't gonna care about nothing. You gonna care about no plots. You don't care about no You ain't gonna care about no schemes. You ain't gonna care about no obstacles. You ain't gonna care about no fake friends. You ain't gonna care about no fake family members. You ain't gonna care about no fake lovers. You ain't gonna care about none of that shit once you watch The Truman Show. Yes, it's an old movie, but those movies hit different once you get old, especially if you somebody that go live. Because I didn't even realize that shit. Like that movie came out a long time ago, but way before people started going live. And I feel like with this prophecy card, I feel like too a lot of y'all are a target because um because a lot of stuff that y'all like, if God give y'all messages to relate to the public, a lot of y'all messages and that came to pass, and they still coming to pass. And that's another reason why y'all are a target. But yeah, just go watch the Truman Show, and you ain't gonna give a fuck about none of that shit. You gonna let them talk. You gonna let them say whatever. I mean, you as long as they don't put their hands on you, whatever. They try to steal your money, just take their ass to court. But all that hooping and hollering and going back and forth and tick for tack, like all that stuff is pointless with this group of people because they already got their mindset on. We gonna go to church every Sunday, but we gonna serve the God we want to serve. We gonna post all these Bible quotes. We gonna post all these motivational quotes, but we really don't believe in God for real. We really don't give a fuck about the community for real. We want some free shit, but we ain't finna give away no free shit. Like it's like you dealing with people that get mad because they can't take advantage of your free services, but they don't give back to the fucking community at all. And if they do, it's always recorded. And if they do, it's what once a year when they decide to record it. And somebody, if this person could walk out the store today and somebody could ask them for some money, they ain't gonna get them shit. Somebody could be in the store and need some money so they can buy they damn baby some milk. They ain't gonna get them shit. Somebody could be inside the store and they baby could damn need some diapers. They ain't gonna get them folks shit. These are the type of people that you dealing with. Hell, somebody damn car could damn be on fire, and they gonna drive right past them people. Ain't gonna call the police or nothing. You have your crown chakra and your heart chakra for your mudra cards. Um, so that's what you're being called to work on. They want me to look up the number 74. says believe in your own abilities and trust that you are capable of achieving great things. Yes, believe in your own capabilities. God gave you your gifts, skills, and talents so that, hell, I'm hearing so you can be stable. Some of these people ain't even stable. They may appear to be stable, but they not stable. Even with them being in this group, like all these folks looking down on you, and then when you see them in real life, it's like, oh damn, like you sold your soul to be living like this. Or oh damn, you took this money to cross me or to cross your family member or to cross your friend for this. Or damn, you crossed me just so you could become a drug dealer and still gotta work a 9 to 5. Or you crossed me just so you could be a scammer and work a 9 to 5. Was it really worth it? Or is you really making anything, from doing this? It's like it's giving it the energy of like there's no reward for these people doing this. Or if it is, it's not that big. Like no direction is fruitful. If it is, it's not that big. Like if you see what these people really living like behind the scenes, if you see how these people relationships really is behind the scenes, you'll just be like, whatever. Alrighty. Let's get y'all a crystal. Y'all coming out in reverse. Okay, so some of y'all, something may seem a little dangerous, but your angels are letting you know that they're backing you up, or you have their full support. So whatever they're telling you to do, whatever they're telling you to say, like just do it because God is using you as a guiding light. Okay. And I'm hearing it may sound a little crazy when you do it or when you say it, but it's gonna make sense in 17 hours as to why, like if y'all are like overthinking, like, oh damn, like was I supposed to do this, or was I supposed to say this, or why did I do this, or why did I say this? That was God using you to speak the truth. But you gonna, with this light bulb right here, um you'll be shown why you was called to take the risk, or you'll be shown why you was guided to take the risk. Yeah, you have love struck, infatuation, and heart sore. Wow. Okay. Somebody, somebody that did a whole bunch of magic on your love life, they finna get a divorce. They in the process of getting a divorce. And I'm hearing their husband got somebody else pregnant. Another thing too, it ain't you. You can be whatever you want to be, but somebody keep on like trying to throw their husband up in your face, and their husband is gay. And I'm hearing they gonna find this out within like the next 2 to 7 months. I'm getting a lot of messages right now. And this is for somebody that don't believe that their husband is gay. Some people don't mind their husband or their wife being gay, but this is for somebody who don't believe. This is for somebody that talk a lot of shit about a lot of people, kids and no kids. This a person that talk a lot of shit about a lot of people, and they finna be real disappointed. I don't know if they gonna hide it or if they gonna go public with it, but no, they gonna cry about it. Their husband could have played baseball when they was younger, or maybe they gonna find out during baseball season that their husband gay, or maybe their husband gonna take them to a baseball game or something, and that's how they gonna find out. So it's like I'm hearing you could be a target all day long, but this why you a target because they got all this shit going on in the background. Something about jewelry is significant. Somebody may find out their husband bought another woman some jewelry. Okay, somebody kidneys could be failing with this Chihuahua card. Somebody, I don't know. I'm hearing if your husband bought you a dog, the dog got a tracker in it, or the dog got like a speaker or something in it, so your husband can hear everything that you saying and doing in the house when he not there. It's either like they either implanted it inside of the dog or it's inside of the dog collar. For some of y'all, I'm hearing y'all wives or y'all girlfriends like put up cameras in y'all house, and they could be like really really tiny, but they put them up in your house so they can record everything you doing. So if you have been cheating in the house, this is a message for somebody. If you have been cheating in the house and your girlfriend ain't said shit about it, it's because she's setting your ass up anyway. Or if you have been cheating in the house and your wife ain't said nothing about it, it's because she's setting your ass up anyway, so she don't give a fuck. Or like if you or like if you cheated and she took you back, she don't give a fuck because she's setting you up anyway. Yep. She don't give a fuck because she's setting you up anyway and she using your ass for your money anyway. So she don't give a fuck. Yep, with this unfaithful card and this catfish card. It says when you start a new diet on Thursday, but then spend the entire weekend on the couch covered in pizza. I don't know. Somebody could be trying to like lose weight or something. Or somebody could be jealous of your body. For others of y'all, oh, they saying it already happened. A lot of this stuff already happened. You're being called to show gratitude. They telling you to go on a gratitude rampage. Go on a gratitude rampage. Once you figure this shit out, you just gonna wake up one day and just be like, okay, what's next? Or you just gonna move forward differently. You gonna move forward with your hell head high. And it's funny because the Sagittarius card came out and it says expand. You're about to expand, or whatever you do during Sagittarius reading is going to be your foundation to your expansion. This says they become willing to argue. Um, Somebody excuse for something is because of an argument, but the reality side about it, y'all need to pay attention to people patterns because people lie, but patterns don't. So it's just giving the energy of if a motherfucker want to, they will. If a motherfucker don't want to, they not gonna do that shit. So I feel like that's a spiritual lesson that God is trying to teach y'all right now. If a motherfucker wants to, they will. If a motherfucker don't, they not gonna do it, and they not gonna have no remorse or no guilt behind it. For some of y'all, these people do have remorse and guilt behind it, but they still not gonna make a change. They just gonna keep on going in the direction that they going in. Yeah. This says plug female operation. I told y'all, it's a group of females. And for some of these, it's men. It's just it's a group of females, and most of the men that's part of like the organization, they're feminine men. They real sassy. It says slow down to be kind. How do you behave toward others when you are rushing? Start noticing how your behavior changes according to how much time you have. Experiment with slowing down. Give yourself more time to get from A to B or to complete an activity. How does that affect your interactions with others? And in turn, what is the impact of those interactions on you? And it says, what can you learn? For many people, it's not that they don't want to be kind, they just feel they are too busy. People are more likely to stop and help someone in need if they are not in a rush. The first step is always to notice your own behavior and then experiment with doing something different if you like to. Somebody, mm, something may happen to somebody's hand or finger. Y'all may have to go to the emergency room. Somebody may have to get a fake hand or a fake finger. What is it called? A prosthetic hand? All right, let's see what your angels are protecting you from. Okay, so your angels are giving you courage when facing danger. Okay, they are freeing you from the ties with those who want to oppress you. Why is my voice doing this? They are coming in to give you the feeling of peace and display strength, bravery, skill, and security in all activities. Damn, my voice is all right. Your other angel is helping you to live a life according to the divine laws. They're also helping you to lead those who stray from the commandments to reconsider. And they also are helping you to maintain harmony among your friends. Yeah. So I feel like that's confirmation. If you're doing God's work, if you're being obedient to whatever God told you to do, just keep doing it because that's your assignment in this season or that's just your mission, you know? So just continue to do it and, haters that go hate. Hold up, how it go? Haters that go hate and players that gonna hold on, wait. Ballers that gonna ball, shot callers that gonna call. That ain't got nothing to do. I know I'm saying the lyrics wrong, but I ain't heard that song in so long. But it's coming out for a reason. That ain't got nothing to do with me and you. That's the way it is. That's the way. Yeah, like whatever they doing, whatever they saying, it ain't got shit to do with you. Especially if they don't know you. But even if they do know you, I mean, it's a especially if they don't know you. But even if they do know you, so what? That ain't got shit to do with you. They just some haters, and that's just it. And they not know, not saying I'm just a rich bitch, or not saying that y'all are just rich bitches and rich niggas, but they ain't with no real ballers. That's why they angry. They not really getting that love, nurturing, and caring that they need from themselves and that they need from their partner. That's why every day they wake up, it's, oh my God, we gotta stop him. We gotta stop her. We gotta do this. We gotta say this. We gotta delete this. We gotta delete that. We gotta hack into this. We gotta hack into that. We gotta show up here. We gotta show up there. We gotta do the spell at this time and then we gotta do it again at this time. Ain't no way you getting dick down and your nigga balling out on you and you got time to worry about another female or another nigga. Ain't no way your girl, excuse my language, but we all grown. Ain't no way your girl fucking you and sucking you the right way and doing the household duties the right way. And you still got time to troll another nigga or troll a bitch. Ain't no way. You can't convince me. Like, you can't convince me that you live in a happy home. I don't care how small it is. I don't care how big it is. I don't care how much furniture you got in that bitch. I don't give a fuck how big your car is. I don't give a fuck how small your car is. I don't give a fuck how much your car costs. I don't give a fuck how many insurance policies you got. You just a miserable married person, male or female. And if you ain't married, you in a common law marriage or you in a long term relationship, it's like everybody is competing with each other. Everybody is using each other. Like there's there's God nowhere in the mix. Their God is their God. Y'all don't even believe in the same God. That's why the shit was never going to work out. That's why it was always a clash. Or for some of y'all ancestors don't support, y'all gotta know when y'all ancestors be getting rid of friends. Y'all gotta know when y'all ancestors be getting rid of family members. Y'all gotta know when y'all ancestors be getting rid of these jobs. Y'all gotta know when y'all ancestors be getting rid of these lovers. You got to know. And you gotta know when you the reason why you don't fuck with your family. You the reason why you don't fuck with your friends. You the reason why, you know what I'm saying, you're the cause of your relationship problems. And some of y'all are being caught too, whether you male or female, don't let nobody convince you that you a gold digger because you got standards. Whether you the mama or the daddy, and whether the mama or the daddy is on child support, don't let nobody convince you that you a gold digger for holding the mama up to her to be a mama or for holding the daddy up to be a daddy. That don't make you no gold digger. They make you a person that has some self-respect. They make you a person that has some self-love. You're not a gold digger. That means that you're a person with standards. We can leave out the word class. That means you're a person with standards. That means that you're a person that respects yourself. Because there's no reason why you should be on a first date trying to convince a man that you a rich bitch. Because a real masculine man, yes, he gonna want you to have some business about yourself, but a real masculine man is not gonna walk into no relationship right off the bat. Oh, 50-50 this, or 80-20 this, and you doing 80 and he doing 20. Ain't no real man finna be expecting for you to pay for the first date. So have some standards. And don't be on the first date trying to sell yourself like you trying to sell a product. A man know what the fuck he want. He know what the fuck he attracted to. And he know what the fuck he want to do. So this is a message to little girls, teenagers, young adults, even the elderly. Like, stop doing it. Like, just wait on God to send you a masculine man. Stop trying to sell yourself like you a product. Because some men do be looking for women that, you know what I'm saying, that they could treat like they just a product. Like they could just treat like they're just an option. You need to know your worth. Or you're going to be sitting back looking crazy, calling other people gold diggers because you want to be Bob the Builder. Or because you want to take on the masculine role, or because you want to be the dominant one in a relationship. And again, at the end of the day, most of these women, they setting their husbands up anyway, or they setting their spouses up anyway. So they not They fucking up their own relationship. They fucking up their own home life. If everyday they waking up and you the topic of conversation, they doing that shit to themselves. If they life revolves around, oh, we gotta get him, we gotta get her, we gotta take this, we gotta take that, we gotta stop this, we gotta stop that. Shawty, they messing up their own life. For some of y'all, these people been doing this for the last 20 years. For some of y'all, these people been doing this for the last 20 months. Yeah, it's just like this is a let them. Especially too if you got evidence that every single thing you say, they say it. Yeah, okay. I can't remember if it was the election. I can't remember. It was one of the elections. It was a clip from the election, and and it was Legally Blonde. Legally Blonde could be significant. Y'all could be dealing with a court case, and somebody could have really thought you was a dumbass blonde. Somebody could have really thought you was a dumbass blonde, okay? But anyway, it was a clip of Trump, and it was a clip of her when she was like saying her speech or whatever. And it was like Trump had like his speech was word from what she said in her speech in the movie. So it's like I'm hearing like if you already have evidence that these people copy everything you do word for word, they copy every single hairstyle you do, they copy every single outfit you do. They try to go work at the same jobs you try to work at. They try to um, provide the same services that you provide. If you already got evidence of this, you ain't got no business feeding into none of this shit. Because it's pointless. Like, it's pointless. Like, just keep moving forward, okay? All right, guys, those are y'all messages. If it resonate and y'all want a book, y'all can hit me up on Instagram. Don't forget to comment, like, and share. And I'll see you out in the play. Bye.